to another video. So I'm going to be doing another acrylic set today because I'm determined to crack this smile line business. So I've got pumpkin pie, good vibes, popcorn, whipped cream and clear candy. Again, these are all Rachel Wilder's acrylics. I only use Rachel Wilder's acrylics at the moment because they're amazing. I say at the moment, yeah, monomer. We're using her monomer as well. I've got no plans on switching I've got no plans on switching acrylic, so I don't know why I said that. Right, the hand I'm using is the Anais Lifelike half hand. It's a half hand because there's no thumb, there's only 4 fingers. I've got the Aliana hand magnetic stand as well. You can get 5% off using my code NATMUG5. They're the most realistic, amazing hands, in my opinion, on the market today, or to date. They're amazing. So yeah, that's just lovely. Also, I will link Rachel Wilder's website down below somewhere. I should keep it in my videos generally, shouldn't I, because it's the only acrylic I use, so maybe I'll do that. I decided to use the popcorn acrylic. This one I noticed actually yesterday. I went on her website because I'm going to need some more clear candy soon-ish. And I went on her website and I got tempted by some colours. I didn't actually make the purchase though because they changed over something on the website and I need to re-register, which I've forgotten to do, which I will do. But I did notice that this popcorn acrylic is actually in their clearance. So it's dirt cheap at the moment. And it's got the most beautiful like glitter, like almost like my, excuse my messy application here, my bead was a bit too wet, which is something that I have to work on. It's my bead consistency, because so I use this one because I thought if I got any marks where I'd placed different beads on each other, I thought they wouldn't show as much, and I was right, they didn't show as much, but you do still see them at the end. So smile lines is something I didn't realize I had such an issue with them, but clearly I do. Maybe it's just because I've become a bit more of a perfectionist as I've grown in my nail journey. I don't know. I mean, my nails are by no means perfect. I don't mean in that way. Look, I've put enough product on there that I've got my apex, and I'm not going to have to cap that in clear now. So can you see I've got enough to make the apex? Yeah, that's the aim of the game, she says. So we'll come back to that nail. This is the pumpkin pie glitter. Oh, by the way, I should tell you this set of nails is a recreation set. If you don't follow her, I think you say it, I don't know if you say it Lisa or Liza, but it's Liza, Liza Winter. I'm going to call her Liza. I kind of like that name. She is one of the Glitter Bells ambassadors. I find her acrylic nails very inspiring, and I have looked at her nails quite recently because I need a little bit of inspiration sometimes. And I chose this set actually because it's only got one smile line in it, so I thought it's not gonna, if it does go wrong, it's not gonna be the end of the world, like yesterday's set had 2 smile lines in, and I just felt like they ruined the whole set, but there it is what it is. So I've gone in with pumpkin pie first. So this now we're going to do an ombre, but I've gone in with pumpkin pie first because pumpkin pie is more of a creamy acrylic colour, whereas Good Vibes, which is this purple, has got a bit of a shimmer in it, and I just felt like I was going to be able to blend that one over the pink more easily than what I would the pink over the purple. So that's why I went in that way. Then I'm going to take my file, and I usually do this. I take the fingernail out of the finger to file, just because I don't want to ruin my hand. They are quite expensive. I mean, they're absolutely amazing, but you do pay for it. But do you know what? You pay for what you get. Is that the phrase? You get what you pay for. That's the phrase. And I want to cherish my hands, my Aliana hands, forever, because they're just stunning. So I'm just going around I did go out of shot a little bit because I don't normally file on camera, so I think half the time I forgot I was filming. But I wanted to keep this bit in so you could see exactly what I was doing. So I've gone around the smile line, and then I'm just going over the top just to make sure that when I start to file down, that smile line is going to be nice and neat. And what I done this time was I made sure that I filed higher up the nail, higher up the sides. I think I could have done with a little bit more filing around the sides. See, I do go back in here. I think I could have done it for a little bit. I think I could have gone in a little bit. I could have filed a little bit more. But it's all trial and error. I haven't actually watched any videos. I keep thinking I must look on YouTube for some videos, but I think Rachel Wilders is going to give me a couple of pointers because she's awesome. And by the way, if you don't follow Rachel Wilders on Instagram, go and have a look at her nails, because her nails, one, they're gorgeous, and two, a few months ago she went through this phase of doing gel polish marbles, and I just haven't, I've done one recently, but I haven't done a gel polish marble for a long time because I just felt like I was doing them too often. But I do love a gel polish marble, and hers, watching her do hers on like TikTok and Instagram, it was TikTok, yeah. Have a look at her TikTok account. If you like a gel polish marble, hers are just to die for. So this nail so it looked like she'd done Liza Winter. It looked like had like this nude colour coming down at an angle. And I'm going to use this Dewberry Dazzle glitter from Nail Sugar. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm also going to use the Autumn Leaves because they're absolutely stunning. So these are from Nail Sugar, and you can get 10% off using my code NATMUG10. We're going to put the Dewberry Dazzle where the acrylic finishes, so between the acrylic and the clear tip, it's going to hide that blend because the blend is not very good. I'm going to add a little bit more. So sometimes I will get a small wet bead of acrylic and then dip it into the raw glitter. Sometimes I will put some wet acrylic on the nail where I want the glitter and then pick the glitter up raw with my damp brush. It just depends how I'm feeling. But we're going to do it's basically a swoosh, and then we're going to take some little dobs of clear acrylic and place them on the nail where we want the leaves. Now I wish I'd put, this is like a coppery colour one, and then I think I'd do a gold. Yeah, I wish I'd put another copper one because the copper really complements that orangey colour on the index finger, whereas the one that I put is kind of like a chameleon colour and it goes green, and I just felt like it didn't, it's not terrible, but the copper one would have gone so much better. But it's done, it is what it is, can't change it now. Then this nail, I'm going to do it. Her nail that she done was a full nude nail, so I'm going to use the popcorn I was worried about this nail because I thought I'm going to do this in 50 million beads. My bead was a bit wet. I don't realise how wet I work, but clearly I do. But yeah, this nail actually worked out really quite well. I think I'm umming a lot. I don't know. I feel like I'm umming a lot. By the way, if you can hear noises, I'm actually in my car waiting for my boy, one of my boys, my eldest. They finished school early today because the school's got open evening tonight or something. And then tomorrow is an inset day for him. So his younger brother is not going to be happy because he'll have to go to school and the other one doesn't. And it's so awkward when that happens because, it's just, can you hear the plane? Noisy. So here, I'm just trying to neaten this nail. Now, I'm not going to cap this one because this is I think a lot of Rachel's coloured, even her coloured acrylics, I think a lot of them now don't need capping, but I think there will still be some that do need capping. But because this is a nude and it's a cover colour, this one does not need capping. So I'm just going to try and make my shape. Now, as well on this set, I also tried to not make the nails as thick as what I normally would. Yeah, so I was trying to do that as well because I'm very aware that I might make my nails too thick. It dipped in there a little bit, so I just popped a little bit of acrylic on that just to even out that dip. See, now hopefully, well, actually it did work out that I didn't have to do a lot of filing on that. Now I certainly didn't use the e-file on that. Now I just hand filed that one, so that was a result. And then this one, we're obviously going to do a French nail, so I'm going to add my white on. I do find white very tricky to work with. Also, I think I had a little bit of the orange still in my brush, because I felt like the first couple of beads had a yellow tinge to them. They might not have done, it might just be my eyeballs playing tricks on me. But yeah, that might have happened. But her whipped cream white is a nice bright white. Usually I just think if it doesn't look bright white in the film, in this video, it's because I've still had colour in my acrylic brush. And by the way, I'm using I think it's about a size 12. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was a sample brush. But it's become like my, I don't know, it's about a size 12, but I really like it. So yeah, I'm a little bit out of shot here. There we go. So I was just going to make sure that I had enough white up in these little bits here, just so that I'm determined to make this nail look half decent. I'm going to do the same thing this side. So when I come to fight, oh yeah, don't get the product on your client's skin, because that is not a good thing. Okay, so now we can come to, I think we are going to cap now, and I'm only going to cap this glittery nail. I do cap the index finger, because obviously I've only put those coloured acrylics on very thinly, so I am going to have to build up the structure of the nail with the clear, so I will cap those. But this is the bit I find when I'm actually doing it, I hate people watching me cap, because I am not one of those, you can watch people cap the nails and it's so satisfying. I feel like I am not a satisfying person to watch clear capping nails. Which is why I will show you me doing one, but that's pretty much it. I also feel like I put way too much product on. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. So that is looking like that at the minute, but I'm gonna put a bit more on. I will file that cuticle area obviously, because it's starting to build up a bit there, but and then I wanted to put a bit more here because it kind of dipped in a bit. So I was kind of I'm trying to be a bit more aware of showing you things, because I think initially some things I didn't want to show you because I didn't want you to think that I could make a mistake, but everyone can make a mistake. It's just part of life. So I kind of want to show you, I kind of want to be like as transparent as I can, if that makes sense, because then it just helps, I think it just helps you guys more as well. Oh, by the way, we're also doing a review. This is the MelodySusie dust extractor or dust collector. I have reviewed one of these before, but it was white. Now, it wasn't until this turned up that I kind of realised, maybe I realised before it turned up, they're exactly the same, but this one is just pink. So it's like a peachy pink. It comes with the power cable, and I got an adapter in mine because I'm in the UK, which is very handy. There's nothing worse than ordering something and it comes with like an international plug and you don't have an adapter because you want to use it. But yeah, this one did, so that was good. I'm going to pull my windows up because there was a bug or something just climbing up my window, I don't know. So the cable goes in there, and it's really easy to use. So when you've plugged it in, you get this, it's not on yet, but you get this light above the power button. When you turn it on, it has two powers, so two different modes of suction. By the way, I turned my light off so you could see the light. The one on the right near the power cable is the most suckiest, and the one on the left is the lower suction. I do turn, in a minute I turn the sound on, so in a minute I will shut up so you can listen to it. Might be this bit, hang on. sorry, I voiced over a little bit of it so you couldn't tell, but this is me. I just wanted to show you, it's off. I've switched it off, but it was still spinning. But this is the filter. I mean, it comes out so easily. It's just so simple. And they do sell replacement filters as well. It fits in there quite snugly, and then you literally just put this bit over the top and you're ready to go. So I am going to file the nails. This video is a little bit longer because, oh, by the way, this is also the MelodySusie. This is the handpiece or handset from their 2-in-1 lamp and e-file. I'll link that below as well, but I've been using that at the moment, and it's really handy because you have your e-file. Actually, it can like sit in the top of your lamp, so it's one less thing to plug in, B, it takes up less space, and it's just convenient. It's really good. So yes. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to file. I didn't actually file the last nail. As I said, I only hand filed that, but I'm going to show you me filing all the others. Now, don't come at me. I'm not e-file trained. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of do it how I think it should be done, which is completely wrong. Also, I take the nail out the hand because it's just easier for me. And again, as I said before, I don't want to ruin my hand. So I do take the nails out to file them. Why have I oh yeah, look, you can already see that it's sucking in some of the what's that stuff called, the dust, debris, dust. All the kids are coming out now. My son has got 5 more minutes, so hopefully I can get this done before he comes out. If not, I'll finish it at home. Yep, so I've left all the filing. I might actually speed this bit up a little bit and then show you at the end what's happened. Right, so we have finished doing the e-file stuff, and I've finished hand filing them as well. Now I wanted to show you at the back behind the dust collector there was a little bit of dust, but I mean really that was pretty much it. There's a little bit at the front as well. So what happens is it sucks it in through here, but it does have a little bit of a breeze coming out the bottom of the dust collector, but I don't know that it would, yeah, I don't know. But look, look, can you see all that already? How cool is that? Bear in mind I only done 3 nails. This is only 3 nails worth of dust. I'm going to tap it out onto some paper so you can see. Some of it didn't want to come out. It was a little bit tricky to get out. I don't even know if I got it all out even. That you can still see there's some in there. I was trying to like get it out. Come out, you little sausage. There's still some in there, but I think I got quite a lot of it out. Look, I mean, all that came from 3 nails. So for a reasonably priced dust extractor, I would thoroughly recommend this. I mean, this is like dust and stuff that, apart from like there's some little bits there, but I mean nothing major, and a little bit at the front here. I mean, it's such a small amount compared to what it actually caught. It's brilliant. So I would thoroughly recommend it if you're after one. It's also lightweight and portable. It's not, is it portable? No, I don't know, but it's lightweight and it's not massive, so it would be easy if you did want to take it somewhere with you. I'm just going to go and wash my hand, my Aliena hand. I wash it with some warm soapy water, and then, right, see here, right, I've said to you, if you want nice clear acrylic, really utilise all the grits of your files. But if you're finding that your clients, the top coat is peeling off, leave the sides quite, don't like buff the heck out of the sides. So that first one I showed you you could still see you could still see where I like filed it. That will just give the top coat something to grip onto to stop it peeling. You see there? So the top will look nice and smooth and clear. But the sides will still have, it won't make, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I think so. Right, now we're going to top coat. Matte top coat, because her original set was matte top coat. The only thing that makes me sad is that I've used holographic glitter, and I'm going to top coat it with velvet matte. Don't do this. I'm my goodness, the kid's coming out and that kid is smoking. Ew! She can't be any older than like... Oh, it's disgusting. Disgusting smoking. Yeah, so we're just gonna top coat them all now. Can you see what I mean about the green leaf? Yeah, it would have been nice. Copper. Hallelujah. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say now. I'm just going to top coat them. That's the third one. And then this last one, I like this one. So once I've done that, they will go in the lamp for 30 seconds for a full cure. If you use a UV lamp, they'll need to go in for 2 minutes. This is Madam Glam. But if it's LED, just 30 seconds. And then I will show you what do they look like. So that's what they look like shiny. But this is what they look like matte. I will leave Liza's Instagram link down below as well. I don't think I mentioned that before. Right, I've got a mixture here of Preciosa crystals and some Swarovski crystals that I've got that I've had for a little while that I'm trying to get rid of. Not get rid of, but I'm trying to use them up so that I've just really got mostly Preciosa. All of these were from the Crystal Parade, and you can use code NAT5 to save 5% when you order. I'll leave the Crystal Parade's link down below as well. All the links plus discount codes I have will be down below as a rule of thumb anyway, so you can find them there. These are some square ones. Square. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm placing on my gem glue, then I'm going to place on my crystal, and the gem glue I'm using is the Crystal Totalist gem glue from Nelkami. Just looking out for my son now because they're all coming out. So I basically copied exactly the same crystal placement that she had. I did use some slightly different shaped crystals and sizes. They weren't exactly the same as hers, but I used what I had. And then once I've done, I will pop that in the lamp. I also added some to the pinky, and then what I like to do is I will wipe over the crystals with some isopropyl alcohol. There must have been some gem glue on the tip of my thingy when I moved it, because it seemed to have cured something on the crystal, which is a bit annoying. But this just removes any like wax residue that you might get from your picker upper tool or whatever. It just makes them super shiny. And then yeah, so basically this is them finished. I hope you like them. If you did, actually, I'll just change views a minute slightly. Hang on. I don't know. I'll change it in a minute. What have I done here? I don't know. There we go. That's a slightly different view. Anyway, if you did like this video, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind later, though I'd rather you stayed. Don't forget, I'll leave Liza's Instagram account down below, and Rachel Wilder's TikTok, actually, so you can find it. And the links and the discount codes and everything else you should need, hopefully, will be down the bottom. Thanks for watching. God bless. I'll see you all in the next one. Love you. Bye.